BK, big business, we linked up in the UK with them outlaws, no limit forever, and we mash hard, and we stay out the shadow.
Oh, like this, the things with Kanye, the thing with him is it's not like he came out and was just like F, you know what I'm saying, F Jewish people or or anything like that. He wasn't doing that. What about when they walk around with blackface? I just see recently a bunch of kids. It was maybe like 10 white kids. It was for Halloween. They was running around with blackface on, with prisoner clothes on, and all this type of thing in Walmart. So it's like we constantly keep getting slapped in the face. We constantly keep getting reminded, no matter how much money that you got, you still are in. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why the Jews is going hard, because they can go hard, because they have the money and they have the resources and the togetherness to be able to go and shut a person like Kanye down. You know what I'm saying? If we were in power, that's why they don't want us in power, because a lot of people is disrespecting black people, and we have no way to shut them up or have them take some kind of toll or something. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, now we know there's a lot of politics that's happening at this time. Obviously, as we said, coming off the back of even the situation with Dr. Mutulu Shakur, who was a freedom fighter. And I mean, I'm not going to liken Kanye West to being the same sort of level of freedom fighter, even though some may argue that they feel he's a freedom fighter for today's modern times and generation. Now, we know he's done a few things to irk even people of his own community too at the same time. However, it's definitely led to a firestorm within the media, and people having so many different vantage points to look at these things and question different things that happen in society. We also seen Kyrie Irving, who was called up on different claims and stuff as well. And there's been a lot of fallout with that, including the NBA and basketball teams not wanting him to play, asking for copious amounts of money, sensitivity training, tolerance training, and all sorts of stuff. We saw the minister, Louis Farrakhan of the Nation of Islam, even chime in. And, Kanye seemed like he wasn't really happy with that response in some aspect, because he sort of put out a response saying he loved the minister, but he weren't really happy with what he said was some kind of slight and stuff. So, there's definitely a lot going on in this. And, one thing is, I think whether people agree with everything or not, or have the same understanding of certain things, I suppose the good thing is that it opens up the rounds and doors for different kinds of conversations. So at least certain conversations are being had that may not have been had before.
What I will say is, the last comment that Kanye just said, he said something that was flooring, something that people have talked about for many, many, many years, but nobody has ever went publicly and said what he said. And I was blown away with it, because we all have spoke on it. A lot of people didn't know about it. A lot of people didn't know to the magnitude how this shit works. They'll give you all of the money. They'll give you everything that you ask for, but they want you to be in compliance. When you start getting that money, you start getting too cute, start being too cute, they're going to spank you. Now, the thing that he said that aroused my attention, that we've been speaking about for years, that it sounds so far-fetched, it sounds so left field, but at the same token, it's 100% true what he was saying. Now, when Bill Cosby, if you have $22 million to give to Spelman, how much money do you really have? You understand? So when Bill Cosby was at his height and his pinnacle, and he wanted to buy NBC, they was like, who does he think he is? America's dad and all that. And all of a sudden, his son ends up killed. You understand? I don't know. I know a bunch of people who has had flat tires on the freeway, and that has never happened to them. You mean you changing your tire and somebody takes the time to get out, driving on the freeway, doing what they doing or going where they going, to pull over, to stop, to murder you? He was watched. You understand? Michael Jordan. That's why Kanye said all these things. Michael Jordan. They all control. I'm saying what he's saying. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that what Kanye said. Okay, Mr. Jordan, we want you to throw this championship game. We need you to throw this championship. Not only the fact of probably for them to make money, but the fact of just to have that power. You think he's something? You think Michael Jordan's the God? Well, watch us tell him what to do and him do it. But he didn't do it. He didn't. And all of a sudden, his father ends up dead. You understand what I'm saying? It's like a lot of things is going on in this world. It's some people that's controlling this world, and we don't know what they look like or at all, or what they sound like, what their MO is, but they controlling the whole world of people who think that they cute, Black people who think that they cute. You know what I'm saying? Once they get this money, the thing about with all the CEOs from the Black CEOs from the record companies, the Murder Incs, the Puffies, the J Princes, all them, they all was talking together to come together and come with a major distribution thing. It never happens because they're under the scope and they're getting watched. There's a lot of things going on. That's why I'm saying, like, Black people need to get together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired of talking about that. I'm tired of saying that Black people need to get together, and years and years and years roll by. You know what I'm saying? Can't they see that no matter how much money that you have, that these people look at you as a nigga, and that's all it is to it.
Yeah, you know, there's those things that are known and those things that are unknown. And in between, you always got to have the doors. You know, that's a quote taken from Jim Morrison. But speaking, join us on the line, BoutTheOnline.com, for the hottest UK, US flavor. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be updated on new drops and content.